guys, thanks for checking in with Tech Coordinates. I'm Sean. I got a video coming to you today of a possible new sponsor that we've got lined up. Definitely hearing good things about them. Can't wait to try it out in the new build I got here. As you guys know, I've been working on this for a few months. I still got things to do. As you can see, it's coming along great. I really love this thing. It's makes me really happy every time I see it. Anyways, we're going to do a video on that separately, but we're going to talk about this coolant that we've got here today from cryo-chillz or UFO Technologies. As you guys know, I am sponsored by Mayhems, technically still, even though I haven't mentioned them a lot. But I kind of stopped using them and didn't know what to make of the experience I had with them, because I was using the Mayhems Aurora, and you know, I had issues with it falling out after a couple days, gumming up the system. I tried the re-up, and just that Aurora just never worked right. So I pulled that out, and I tried other coolants from Mayhems, which worked great. Their pastels worked fine, their clears worked good, but the Aurora, I just, you know, that's what I got involved with Mayhems over, and me and them went back and forth trying to make that work. And just with like Jay's 2 cents, the same situation, you know, we agreed to disagree, and for now I have kind of set Mayhems on the back burner. I do recommend them for any other coolant. Stay away from their Auroras. I know now they have the Aurora 2, but apparently it's doing pretty much the same stuff. Their water cooling products, I'm using the Mayhems radiators in this. I got two 360 rads in the back of this, and except for using the Thermaltake fittings, I was going to use Mayhems fittings as well. And I'm using all Mayhem soft tubing in this. It's down the bottom and the back, and I also got a piece over the top. So, you know, I'm not bad mouthing them by any means. It's just the Aurora, you know, I think it really is a show build piece. You know, I tried everything to the T to get it to work, and it didn't. So, you know, I was planning on using it again to try a brand new start, but then I came across this stuff from UFO Technologies. This is the cryo-chillz. Want to note too that I did use the Primo Chill View, and yeah, that was worse than the Aurora. Not only did it fall out almost immediately, I followed every step to the T. I removed all the plates. It wasn't in this computer. It was in a test build. You know, very simple. Radiator, reservoir, pump, CPU. I didn't even have a video card in that. Soft tubing. A couple days, it gummed up, fell out, stopped working. Very unhappy with it. Which seems to be the general idea with that product. So, you know, in frustration, searching for alternatives, I came across this. So far, it seems to be good. I haven't used it yet. Everybody else is talking very highly of it. The owner has pretty much guaranteed me that I'm not going to have any issues with it. It doesn't have any of the problems that the View has or the Aurora, and it doesn't use harsh chemicals, according to the owner of the company. We're going to try first to use, he sent over a cleaner. This is essentially like the Mayhems Part 1 that cleans out your entire system. You can actually run this in the system for a few days. It doesn't have to be taken out within 24 hours. So we're going to add that to the system. As you can see, everything is crystal clear. I have washed all this out. I've hand scrubbed every single water block. Even the brand new ones from EK, I've taken them apart and scrubbed them and made sure there was nothing in them. I even took apart the main board block, which was very exciting. I didn't get a video on that because I did all this in, you know, the bulk of the work in maybe 8 hours overnight, just slammed it out. So I'm going to be adding this in, you know, not on video, but I'm going to add it this afternoon. Let it run through the system for a couple days. We're going to see, you know, it's got a pinkish color to it, so we're going to see if it pulls anything out of the system, because I was using a lot of blue liquids with this equipment prior to this. So we're going to see how well this does. With that, he does have a green, which is a treatment for the radiator alone. Apparently Primo Chill, or not Primo Chill, but Performance PCs put his up against the Mayhem Blitz Part 2, which obviously I have like 3 or 4 bottles of, obviously, because they're sponsors. So we're just going to use the Blitz for the radiator. I have used the Blitz Part 1, obviously it does a great job. So we're going to use his Part 1 with the Mayhem's Blitz Part 2 for the radiator, and see how that works out for us. So to the main event. These were ordered 2 at a time. So I ordered these 2 and then realized I'm going to need a lot more, so I actually misordered, meant to order 1 more bottle, and he sent me another one free of charge. So he custom matched the first one to my liking. So this is the color of the first one. Now this is what it looks like after it settled out. It does settle and it doesn't take long. It is completely almost see-through. You can see the stuff is on the bottom. I'll shake it up so you guys can see what it looks like here in a second. But his second batch that was supposed to be color matched, and he guaranteed me it would match, obviously it does not. So this does say that he makes every batch by hand. It's fresh. It's not sitting on a shelf somewhere, so that is good. But not being able to keep the colors the same, not so much. I'm not that worried about it because once I mix the 2, I'm going to be fine with the color I get, to be honest with you. But that is something to be aware of. If you order a custom color and you get more, it's not likely going to match. So let's see what it looks like, you know, once it's all mixed up. It actually looks really good. I think it looks better than the View. I'm not sure if the Aurora 2 definitely looks a lot better, I think, but it's on the fence with it as to what it looks like, because I haven't seen it in the system yet, so I'm still just trying to shake it up here. Alright, so here's what it looks like. I do love it. I think it's got a nice shimmer to it. It's got a nice flow to it as well. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to clean out the system completely. After the cleaners run through the system, I'm going to pull everything apart, hand clean it all again, rinse it out with RO water, and put it all back together and hopefully dry it out and put the radiators in the oven. I'm going to pretty much do everything that View wants you to do. He says that is not necessary with this stuff, but I'm going to do it anyways, just to be on the safe side. I want to give this every chance it can to be successful, because I don't want to give the guy props just to give him props, but I want to see something work finally. So that's that one. Here's the darker blue. You know, it's only maybe 10 shades darker than the original, but just so you guys can see what this looks like mixed up. It reanimates real quickly. Gets mixed back in there. Then you get a good look at that there. So yeah, I mean, I think this is going to look great in the system. It's kind of weird that once it stops swirling, it looks kind of like I don't know, like clouds. I'm going to be definitely checking that out. I will do a post video after I've used it for a little while, see if it falls out, see if I have any issues with it gumming up my equipment. He does say that he recommends a D5 on the max setting. Fast flowing pumps, even dual pumps with this setup to keep it flowing. But he does claim that even though if you leave the system off, it will fall out, but as long as you're using a strong pump, it should re-energize and remix with the system. It's not supposed to gum up. You do have to remove the restrictor plates from your water blocks. I think that's pretty much it for his recommendations on it. Like it. If you didn't, well, you guys know what to do. Any questions, any comments, put them down below. And thanks for